Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Blessed morning, brothers and sisters. Giving thanks and praise to the Most High Yah for blessing us today. Blessing us with the gift of life, blowing the breath of life into our body, lifting us up on high. Praise the mighty Yahweh. Thank you in his holy and everlasting name. Giving praise unto the mighty Yah. Thank you, Yahweh, for the food in our cupboards, the clothes on our back, and the shoes on our feet. Saying hallelujah. Blessings, blessings, and blessings, and blessings be upon blessings. What's up, brothers and sisters? How we doing this amazing day? Man, what a blessing. This is a wonderful and amazing day to be alive today, man. Hallelujah. Giving thanks and praise to the Most High Yah for blessing us with life, blessing us with the ability to get up, get out, and go get something done, blessing us with working limbs and organs and things of that manner, man. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. And you should praise the mighty Yah. Because why? You will sleep all the night long. Bless up, brothers and sisters. And you don't know what happened in the night. Man, I pray that the Most High Yah delivered unto you a peaceful and restful night, and you woke up refreshed and ready for the day. Hallelujah. Giving thanks and praise to Yahweh for another wonderful and joyful day. Thank you all for joining me this morning for the reading. Me and the wife is in pre-celebration of our 10th anniversary. So we went out dancing last night. Yes, I am a little whooped. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am a little whooped. These legs don't move like they used to, baby. I'm telling you what. They don't shake like they used to. They don't gig like they used. You know, they don't get the two-step like it used to. You know what I'm saying? Got to do a little extra with it. But, you know, we enjoyed ourselves. We had a wonderful time. You know, and I tell that to everybody, man. If y'all ain't doing date night, I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all must not be too happy with one another. You know, that's all I can say about the matter. Because, you know, you make time for each other. Ain't no such thing I work too much. I'm too busy. Ain't no such thing, man. You make time for your loved ones, man. You make time for your lady. You make time for your man. You spend time with one another, precious time. Even if all the time you get to spend is just for that 1 hour of that day. And you got to go back to work, or 20 minutes of that day, you got to go back to work, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time with one another. That's how you build strong foundation, strong relationship, getting to know one another, building and growing. I don't know where they get this thing at, talking about, well, he knew he was ready to marry me in 9 months and 10 months. Man, that's bull. That's hogwash, man. It take time to know somebody. You don't just know somebody just overnight. It takes time to know somebody. It takes time to have to grow and learn somebody. These elders I look at for my mentorship that's been married 40, 50, 60, 70 years, they all tell you the same thing. It takes time to know somebody, man. You got to take time to learn and grow with one another. So praise the mighty Yah. We're going to be reading today out of the book of Numbers. We're going to start in Numbers chapter 7. Our goal is to read for 1 hour. Yes, we're going to be reading for 1 hour. And, you know, we got it now where we're just going to taper off at 1 hour. So whatever that chapter is that we end on for that hour, then that's the chapter we're going to end on. Praise the mighty Yah. My goal is to still read 10 chapters. Me to read 10 chapters, I can't do a whole lot of talking. I got to do some reading. So therefore, my interjection will be very minimal. With some things, like I said, I get excited. I might have to interject something. But nonetheless, it's just to highlight what's being said and just to bring forth and shine the glory of the Most High Yah. Blessed morning, cuz. How we doing today? Blessed morning, all you beautiful brothers and sisters that's joining me today. Please like, share, subscribe, and let somebody know your brother Hayakah ben Israel is reading the word, thus saith Yah. Hallelujah. So without any further ado, let's wet the whistle. Whew. All right. And let's get busy with the reading. And we're going to open up in the book of Numbers, chapter 7. Hallelujah. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle and had anointed it and sanctified it and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them, that the princes of Israel, heads of the house of the fathers, who were the princes of the tribes, and were over them, that the numbered offered. What's up? What's up, my man? Stinker man. What's going on, Stinker man? Man, why y'all? All right. We got a brief intermission. It's my little man. It's my grandbaby right here. This is Mr. Benjamin. This is the Stinker man. This is Ben. I'm shocked they brought my man in here today. Man, look at my man Ben. What's up, Stinker man? You want to come read with me? Okay. You want to read with me? Come on, you can read with me. We can read this together, boy. We got to, Ben, you going to help read till you start getting fussy. Let's see what happens. Come on. All right, we reading it over. Numbers chapter 7. Here we go. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle and had anointed it and sanctified it and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them, that the princes of Israel, heads of the house of their fathers, were princes of the tribes, and were over them, that they were numbered, offered. No, this being from the tribe of Benjamin, and he left-handed. So, and they brought their offering before Yahweh 6 covered wagons, 12 oxen, and a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each one an ox. And they brought them before the tabernacle. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, take it of them. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, take it of them, that they may be to do the services of the meeting tent of the congregation, and thou shalt give them unto the Levites. To every man according to his service. And Moses took the wagons and the oxen and gave them unto the Levites, 2 wagons and 4 oxen he gave unto the sons of Gershon according to their services, and 4 wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the sons of Merari according unto their services, under the hand of Ithamar the son of Aaron the priest. But unto the sons of Kohath he gave none, because the services of the sanctuary belongs unto them, was that they should bear upon their shoulders. And the princes offered for dedicating of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the princes offered their offering before the altar. And Yahweh said unto Moses, they shall offer their offerings, each prince on his day, for the dedicating of the offering. And he that offered his offering the first day was Nashon, the son of Amminadab of the tribe of Judah. And his offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them were full of fine flour mingled with offering, 1 spoon of 10 shekels of gold full increase, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nashon, the son of Amminadab. On the second day, Nethanel, the son of Zuar, prince of Issachar, did 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 120 shekels. One silver bowl. Yeah. What's up, BB? One silver bowl. Okay, let's get back on the track, y'all. I'm sorry. On the second day, Nathaniel, the son of Zuar, prince of Issachar, did offer. He offered for his offering one silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, one spoon of gold of 10 shekels full of incense, a young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. On the third day, Eli, the son of Helon, princes of the children of Zebulun, did offer. His offering was one silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, one golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense. You look at that, Saba? You look, yeah, it's a good reading. One golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eli, the son of Helon. On the fourth day, Elizur, the son of Shadir, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. His offering was one silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, one golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. For a burnt offering, one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elazur, the son of Shadur. On the 5th day, Shelumiel, the children of Simeon, did offer. His offering was one silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, one golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, one bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Shalamiel, the son of Zorishdiah. On the 6th day, Elisphi, the son of Duiel, prince of the children of Gad, offered. His offering was of silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, a silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, one golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 10 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishma, the son of Duiel. On the 7th day, Elishama, the son of Ammihud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, one lamb for the first year for a burnt offering. You okay? We almost took your part. I think we read yours already. Yes, sir. Bright eyes, man. Look at you today. You know that little baby was a preemie, man. Look at him now. He done got so big. Oh, man, he done got so big. It's amazing, man. What a blessing, man. Hallelujah. All right. We are now verse 51. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishama of the son of Ammihud. On the 8th day, and on the 8th day offered Gamaliel, the son of Pedahur, of Pedahzurah, prince of the children of Manasseh. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel, the son of Pedahzurah. On the 9th day, Abinadab, the son of Gideon, prince of the children of Benjamin. Here go your tribe, Benjamin. This your tribe right here. And he left-handed. This your tribe, Benjamin. Because, they said the Benjamites were left-handed people. But, we just talking. Man, praise the mighty Yah. Verse 61. His offering was of 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering. You can tell your mommy be reading to you quite a bit. You are so good, man. You are so good just sitting here listening to Saba read. His offering was of silver. His offering was of a silver. You ready? Is that the sign? You ready? Bert, is you ready? We'll be right back. Give us 1 minute. Let me return Ben. Ben, tell everybody bye. Say, see you later. Say, see you later. I'm out of here. See you later. We out of here. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Come on, BB. Hello. How are you doing? All right, my left-handed go. Oh man, hallelujah. What a blessing that was. I had a grandbaby. That was grandbaby number 4. Number 4 made it, man. That was so amazing. Man, praise the mighty Yah. I'm always excited when the grandkids come over, boy. That's like, hey, when you become a grandparent, that becomes the whole thing. Bless up, Juan. How we doing, brother? Praise the mighty Yah. All right, let's pick back up where we was at. We was reading about Benjamin. Jumped up so fast. Here we go. We're going to pick this back up at verse 60. We're in Numbers chapter 7, and we're going to pick back up at verse 60. On the 9th day, Amminadab, the son of Gideon, prince of the children of Benjamin, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Amminadab, the son of Gideon. On the 10th day, Ahiezer, the son of Amminadab, prince of the children of Dan, offered. And his offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of incense, full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, on the 11th day. Pagiel, the son of Achran, prince of the children of Asher, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil, for a meal offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Ochran. On the 12th day, Ahira, the son of Enon, princes of the children of Naphtali, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahira, the son of Enon. This was the dedication of the altar in the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel, 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold, each charger of silver weighing 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. The golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece, after the shekel of the sanctuary. All the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks and rams, 12. The lambs of the first year, 12, with their meal offering, and the kids of the goats for the sin offering, 12. All the oxen for the saints for the sacrifice of the peace offering were 20, and 4 bullocks. The rams 60, and he-goats 60. The lambs for the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar. After that, it was anointed. And when Moses was gone into the meeting tent of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of the testimony between the two cherubims, and he spake unto him. Hallelujah, man. Praise the mighty Yah. So this what we just read in chapter 7 was actually a continuation from chapter 6 when everyone was receiving their assignments on what they would do once the meeting tent was completed and done, and everyone's assignment was made and everyone was given their assignment. And you notice all 12 tribes participated in this. Hallelujah, man. Praise the mighty Yah. Numbers chapter 8. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, and 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as Yahweh commanded Moses. And this work of the candle was of beaten gold unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof was beaten work, according to the pattern which Yahweh had showed Moses. So he made the candlestick. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them. And thus shalt thou do unto them, to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meal offering, even fine flour with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the meeting tent of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. Look, notice they say you should grab the assembly of the children of the Christianity together. Notice they say you should grab the children of the Islams together, of the Muslims together. Notice it didn't say you should grab the children of the Buddhas together. No, it says you should grab the children, the whole assembly of the children of Israel. Hallelujah. And thou shalt bring the Levites before Yahweh, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before Yahweh for a wave offering of the children of Israel, and they may execute the service of Yahweh. Now, here's the question. Did they? It says that they put their hand. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interject, but it kind of seemed like it was interesting for me. So, and thou shalt bring the Levites before Yahweh, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon them. It said the children of Israel shall put their hands upon them. Who you think is talking about? The whole entire nation should put their hands upon them? Or is he talking about those 12 men that did the offering? He talking about the 12, the heads of the children of Israel that was made heads of the children of Israel. So you had the brothers like Gamaliel, the son of Adiah. He did his offering. And then Adadon, the son of Gideon. So these were the 12. These were the men that put their hands upon Aaron, upon the Levites to consecrate them. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before Yahweh for a wave offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of Yahweh. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullock, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, the other for a burnt offering unto Yahweh, to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for a wave offering unto Yahweh. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. After that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the meeting tent of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for a wave offering, for they are wholly given to me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself, and I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. So y'all took the entire tribe of Levi for all the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel to do the service of the children of Israel in the meeting tent of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that Yahweh commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as a wave offering before Yahweh. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that went the Levites in to do the service in the meeting tent of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as Yahweh had commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so did they unto them. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, This is that thing that belongeth unto the Levites from 25 years old and upward. They shall go in to wait upon the service of the meeting tent of the congregation, and from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the meeting tent of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. Hallelujah. So here we learn that the Levites, when they turned age 25, they went into the sanctuary to be apprenticed for 5 years, so they can learn what services they supposed to do while they're in the sanctuary. And the brothers that was in the sanctuary that had turned 50 years old, they no longer was doing the service. Doing the service is all the work that's in there. But instead, they became more like instructors, more like teachers, to instruct the young men that were coming in to know better on what they do. See, this all works together, young and old. So it's shameful when they pit the old against the young and pit the young against the old, when we have so much knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that we're supposed to be building, helping, and growing each other up. So the youth keep the old young, and the old help the youth grow wiser and learn discernment. Man, hallelujah. Praise Yahweh, man. Let's go. Numbers chapter 9. What the whistle? Yes, got to keep that throat moist. Okay, here we go. Numbers chapter 9. And Yahweh spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year after they came out of the land of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Israel also prepare the Passover at its appointed season in the 14th day of this month. Between the two evenings, ye shall prepare it in its appointed season. Man, hallelujah. The Passover, 2 years. The first year, when they came out of Egypt, they celebrated the Passover in Egypt, in their land of distress, in their land of bondage. And now we're reading in the second year after they came out from the land of Egypt, they have erected a tent, and also now they are in the wilderness preparing for another Passover. Praise God, man. That's amazing. That's wonderful. In the 14th day of this month, between the two evenings, ye shall prepare it in its appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof, shall ye prepare it. Now the question would be asked, How come they got to do all the rites of it and everything? Because Yah was with them in the wilderness, and they had everything set up in the wilderness. They had this they had the place for the burnt offering, the place for the peace offering, the place for the sin offering. They had all the altars set up. They had the candlestick. They had the meat. Everything was set up for them in the wilderness. So they was able to do the Passover in the wilderness, and Yahweh was with them in the wilderness. Praise the mighty Yah. So yeah, today we can't do all the rites of this, because in order for us to do this, we got to be in our own land, and we got to have the power. If we ain't got the power, we can't do it all. But we got to have the power in our own land to be able to do it. But what we can do when we're not in our own land and we don't have the power is we can perform the Feast of Unleavened Bread by removing all the leaven out of your houses, which we are doing this week until Thursday. This Thursday will be the 21st day of the first month, which will conclude the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel. We are in Numbers chapter 9, verse 4. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should prepare the Passover. And they prepared the Passover on the 14th day of the first month between the two evenings in the wilderness of Sinai. According to all that Yahweh commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, and they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. And those men said unto him, we are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of Yahweh in its appointed season among the children of Israel? And Moses said unto them, stand still, and I will hear what Yahweh will command concerning you. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or by in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto Yahweh. The 14th, what? Say that again, man. Praise the mighty Yah. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto Yahweh. The 14th day of the second month, toward evening, they shall prepare it and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people. So if you a clean person, say if a man that is clean and is not in a journey and forbear, he refused to keep the Passover, even that same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of Yahweh in its appointed season, that the man shall bear his sin. And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover to Yahweh according to the ordinances of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, or shall he do, ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. Yahweh is such a just Elohim. He's such honor, so much balance. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely the tent of the testimony. And at evening there was upon the meeting tent, as it were, the appearance of fire until the morning. So it was always. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire just as he walked the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. They say they saw a cloud in the daytime leading, and they saw a pillar of fire behind them as they were going. And this same principle is standing today. As Yahweh said when they erected the meeting tent, Yahweh stood on the tent as a cloud during the day, and in the evening it appeared to be fire by night. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Israel journeyed. And in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tent. At the commandment of Yahweh, the children of Israel journeyed. And at the commandment of Yahweh, they pitched. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in their tents. Hallelujah. And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle, many days, when the children of Israel kept the charge of Yahweh and journeyed not. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of Yahweh, they abode in their tents. And according to the commandment of Yahweh, they journeyed. And so it was, when the cloud abode from evening unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed, whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed. Or whether it were 2 days, or a month, or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. At the commandment of Yahweh, they rested in their tents. And at the commandment of Yahweh, they journeyed. They kept the charge of Yahweh at the commandment of Yahweh by the hand of Moses. Hallelujah. Numbers chapter 10. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Make thee 2 trumpets of a whole piece, shalt thou make them, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly, and for the journeying of the camps. And when they shall blow with them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves at thee, at the door of the meeting tent of the congregation. Now we get into how they kind of communicated with the blowing of the shofar or the blowing of the trumpets. And if they blew but with 1 trumpet, then the princes, which are the heads of the thousands of Israel, shall gather themselves unto thee. When ye blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east parts shall go. And when ye blow an alarm the second time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall take their journey. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations. And if you go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresses you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before Yahweh your Elohim, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. Also, in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginning of your months, ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings, over your sacrifices, or your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your Elohim. I am Yahweh your Elohim. Now, you say you got to blow in the beginning of your months, but how you know when the beginning of your month start? Yahweh going to tell you that too. He going to tell you when the beginning of the months start. And he going to have a sign for when the beginning of the month starts. And it's that sign that we see every month. At the beginning, at the end of every month, we see this same sign. And when we see that sign, we are to blow with the trumpets. So we're going to see what that sign is that Yahweh talking about. Hallelujah. Read verse 10 again. Praise the mighty Yah. Numbers chapter 10, verse 10. Also in the day of your gladness, in your solemn days, and in the beginnings of your months, ye shall blow with the trumpets over the burnt offerings, and over the sacrifices of your peace offering, that they may be to you for a memorial before your Elohim. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. And it came to pass on the 12th day of the second month, in the second year, that the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle of testimony, and the children of Israel took their journeys out of the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. And they first took their journey according to the commandment of Yahweh by the hand of Moses. In the first place went the standard of the camp of the children of Judah, according to their armies. And over his host was Nahshon, the son of Amminadab. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Issachar was Netaniel, the son of Zuar. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Elad, the son of Helon. And the tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Mari set forward bearing the tabernacle. And the standard of the camp of Reuben set forward according to their armies. And over his host was Elizur, the son of Shadir. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Simeon was Shalamiel, the son of Zurishdah. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Gad was Elispha, the son of Duel. And the Kohathites set forward bearing the sanctuary, and the other did set up the tabernacle against their coming. And the standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set forward according to their armies, and over their host was Elishama, the son of Ammihud. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan, the son of Gideon. And the standard of the camp of the children of Dan set forward, which was the reward of all camps throughout their hosts. And over his host was Ahaziah, the son of Ammishdai. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Asher was Pagiel, the son of Okran. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ahira, the son of Enan. Thus were the journeyings of the children of Israel according to their armies when they set forward. And Moses said unto Hobab, the son of Raguel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, we are journeying unto the place of which Yahweh said, I will give it you. Come thou with us, and we will do thee good. For Yahweh has spoken good concerning Israel. And he said unto him, I will not go, but I will depart to my own land and to my kindred. And he said, leave us not, I pray thee, for as much as thou knowest how we are to encamp in the wilderness, and thou mayest be to us instead of eyes. And it shall be, if thou go with us, yea, it shall be that what goodness Yahweh shall do unto us, the same will he do unto thee. And they departed from the mount of Yahweh 3 days' journey. And the ark of the covenant of Yahweh went before them in the 3 days' journey to search out a resting place for them. And the cloud of Yahweh was upon them by day. And when they went out of the camp, and it came to pass, when the ark set forward, that Moses rise up, Yahweh, and let thy enemies be scattered, and let them that hate thee flee before thee. And when it rested, he said, return, Yahweh, unto the many thousands of Israel. Hallelujah. We are 50 minutes in. We are at chapter 11. Hallelujah. And when the people complained, it displeased Yahweh. And Yahweh heard it. And his anger was kindled. And the fire of Yahweh burnt among them. and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses. And when Moses prayed unto Yahweh, the fire was quenched. I mean, check your tongue and watch your mouth. Yahweh said, you ain't playing that. Don't talk about his name in vain. You don't play with Yahweh like you play with these deities, these false idols, and this Easter mess. You don't play with Yahweh like that. Yahweh will take your life. Play with him if you want to. That's on you. I ain't playing with it. I know better. I ain't gonna do it. I done had enough lessons to know better. I ain't gonna play with him. You can though. That's on you. And we are in Numbers chapter 11, verse 3. And he called the name of the place Tabirah, because the fire of Yahweh burnt among them, and the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting. And the children of Israel also wept again, and they said, who shall give us flesh to eat? When we remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic, but now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. And the manna was as coriander seed, and the color thereof as the color of bdellium. And the people went about and gathered it, and ground it into meals, or beat it into mortar, and baked it in pans, and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was as the taste of fresh oil. And when the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it. Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased. All this work Yahweh keep doing for these raggedy people. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk about us like that. But my God, man, he do all this wonderfulness for us, and all we can do is bitter, cry, complain. And it displeased Moses as well. And Moses said unto Yahweh, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that thou layest the burden of all this people upon me? Have I conceived all this people? Have I begotten them, that thou shouldest say unto me, carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father beareth a sucking child unto the land, which thou sworest unto their fathers? I conceive, whence should I have flesh to give unto all this people? Now this is, you know you got favor with Yah, or you can hold a conversation. You hear this conversation Moses having with the Most High Yah? Did you hear what Moses said? He said, do I got to bear them up as a man bearing a suckling child? This man Moses speaking to Yah, man. Woo! When should I have? That's why this man was special to Yah. He said, man, nobody speak to me. This man was special to Yah, so special that he spoke to Yah face to face, man. That's a friend. You can only talk to your friends in certain ways. Everybody can't talk to your friend like that. Listen to this. Listen to that again. Listen how Moses talking to the Most High Yah. This is friend. And Moses said unto Yahweh, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that thou layest the burden of all this people upon me, Yah? He said, you lay the burden of this people upon me like this? Have I conceived all this people? Have I begotten them, that thou shouldest say unto me, carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father beareth the sick suckling child unto the land which thou sworest unto their father? When should I have flesh to give unto this people? For they weep unto me, saying, give us flesh that we may eat. I am not able to bear all this people alone, because it is too heavy for me. And if thou deal thus with me, kill me, I pray thee, out of the hand. If I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my wretchedness. And Yahweh said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them unto the meeting tent of the congregation, that they may stay there with thee. And I will come down and talk with thee there. And I will talk of the Spirit, and I will take of the Spirit which is upon thee, and I will put it upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, that thou bear it not alone. Now we go back a couple of chapters when Moses was speaking to his father-in-law. His father, this is the exact thing that his father-in-law told him that he should do. Now we see it actually coming to fruition. Now Yah is telling Moses to bring them people to him now. And now he's going to put the spirit that's on Moses upon these elders, so that these elders will have the ability to be able to judge righteously and minister righteously instead. And this is where they're going to break it down. And this is where Moses is going to tell them, where he says unto them, the matters between the brothers, y'all handle those matters. But any matter that is too big for you all, you bring that matter unto me. That's kind of like how the court system is set up today. You have your appellate court and your judicial courts. You have all these different court systems. And when they can't handle the business, then it goes to the high court, which is the Supreme Court. They got all of this from the Most High Yah. They took all this from the people of Israel. Hallelujah. From the Most High Yah set all this in order. And say thou unto the people, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, and ye shall eat flesh. For ye have wept in the ears of Yahweh, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore Yahweh will give you flesh, and ye shall eat. Ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, but even a whole month, until it comes out of your nostrils, and it be lonesome unto you, because that ye have despised Yahweh which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt? How dare you speak them words? And Moses said, the people among whom I am are 600,000 footmen. And thou hast said, I will give them flesh, that they may eat a whole month. Shall the flocks and the herds be slain for them, to suffice them? Or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them, to suffice them? And Yahweh said unto Moses, is Yahweh's hands wax short? Thou shalt see now, whether my word shall come to pass unto thee or not. And Moses went out and told the people the words of Yahweh, and gathered the 70 elders of the people, and set them round about the meeting tent. And Yahweh came down in the cloud, and spake unto them, and took of the spirit that was upon him, and gave it unto the 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and did not cease. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp. The name of the one was Eldad, and the name of the other was Medad. And the spirit rested upon them, and they were of them that were written, but went not out of the meeting tent. And they prophesied in the camp. And there ran a young man and told Moses and said, Eldad and Medad do prophecy in the camp. And Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, my sir Moses, forbid them. And Moses said unto him, enviest thou for my sake? Would Elohim that all Yahweh's people were prophets, and that Yahweh will put his spirit upon them? And Moses retired back into the camp, he and the elders of Israel. And there went forth a wind from Yahweh, and brought quails from the sea, and let them fly by the camp. And it were a day's journey on this side, and about a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp, and about 2 cubits high above the face of the earth. And the people stood up all that day, and all that night, and all the next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them all abroad themselves round about the camp, while the flesh was yet between their teeth. It was true, and the wrath of Yahweh was kindled against the people, and Yahweh smote the people with a very great plague, and he killed the name, and he called the name of the place Kibroth Hatavah, because there they buried the people that lusted. And the people journeyed from Kibroth Hatavah unto Hazrah, and abode at Hazrah. Hallelujah. We are at 1 hour, and we are going to finish reading chapter 12, and we will conclude and continue our reading tomorrow with chapter 13. Hallelujah. So Numbers chapter 12. And Miriam and Aaron spoke unto Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, have Yahweh indeed spoken only by Moses? Have he not also by us? And Yahweh heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And Yahweh spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam. Come out, ye three, unto the meeting tent of the congregation. And they three came out. And Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the meeting tent, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forward. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. With him I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of Yahweh he beholds. Wherefore then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Because he the little brother, she the big sister. So she felt like she could open her mouth against Moses because she felt like she older than Moses. Yahweh has something else coming. You don't open your mouth to my servants like that. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the meeting tent. And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my sire, beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto Yahweh, saying, heal her now, O Elohim, I beseech thee. And Yahweh said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days. And after that, let her be received in again. And Miriam was shut out from the camp 7 days. And the people journeyed not until Miriam was brought in again. And afterward, the people removed from Hazrah and pitched in the wilderness of Paharan. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Thank you, beautiful brothers and sisters, for joining me during this reading. I truly appreciate all your words of praise and support, man. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. It has been 1 hour and 4 minutes. I said we just going to read for an hour. So we read from Numbers chapter 7 until Numbers chapter 12. And man, that was a reading. learned a lot in that reading. Praise the mighty Yah. Tomorrow we will pick up at Numbers chapter 13. And again, we'll read for another hour. Man, praise the mighty Yah. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Until we see each other again, be blessed, guidance, and protection. If don't nobody love you, Yahweh love you, and I love you too. Shalom.